Boom, and welcome to Pyrion Flax's Guide to Witchdoctor. What's up? It's been a while, and in that time a lot has changed. Witchdoctor, however, really hasn't changed much, and that suits him just fine. He looks like a guy, chooses to live in the wilderness, away from everybody, eating whatever meager foodstuffs he can forage and shitting in a hole in the ground. If a weary traveller wanders his way, he can give them annoyingly cryptic clues about the way ahead. Maybe offer them a disgusting home-brewed cup of tea made of pondweed and cat vomit, beetle balls, spider dicks. He knows you're not going to drink it. He's got a perfectly good box of Yorkshire Gold Blend tea in a side cupboard, but he's going to serve you the pondweed tea because he doesn't want you to stay. He'll pop up like, "I thought you were thirsty. Not going to drink it? How rude! So take the hint and fuck off." Why so lonely, Witchdoctor? Well, he's had a rough time of it, I guess. It's hard to say. Because for some reason his lore was written on the back of a used napkin. It's about 4 sentences long, and all we know is he's got a stick, he knows some spells, he lives in a place called Prefectura. I want to know more! But anyway, what does Prefectura sound like to you? Sounds like a fancy fucking neighborhood is what it sounds like. Dudes who live there dress like people who don't understand the meaning of the word casual. They try to be casual, but there's some inner voice reeling them back in. Pro tip, it's Satan's voice. If I want to relax, and that's 99% of the time, I wear shorts, t-shirt, and flip-flops. Or just nothing. Just check out this beautiful, hairy beast of a man. That's me relaxing, as per. If these arseholes want to relax, they wear designer sandals with socks, designer shorts that for some reason are always like red or the sort of faded pink color, and of course a fucking designer long sleeve button up shirt tucked in, always tucked in with a gold plated belt. No, 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 no. I drive around a Mercedes, think nothing of spending £10 on a pint. They ignore their trophy wives while they bray loudly about rugby. No offense to normal rugby fans, you guys are cool, but it's true. And I know, because I live in southwest London, and it's teeming with these fuckers. Witchdoctor ain't about that life. The dude barely wears anything, apart from a stinky loincloth, sometimes maybe a fucking snake around his neck or some kind of mad accessory. He has a stick, but it's a fucking mess. It's all higgledy-piggledy, covered in skulls. If he drove a car, it would be a snail with a lantern for a headlight. If he had a wife, she'd have a shrunken head. He emits a foul odor at all times. He throws hexes and curses at passers-by. In other words, he lives in Croydon. Ugh. Spells! Bongos. He throws the bongos at an enemy, and it never stops bouncing. They made it awesome in a patch a couple of patches ago, so it bounces off into fog. It's the ultimate fire and forget missile, one of my favourite stuns in the game. You can recreate the bongo spell in your own home. You take a dear and trusted friend, you stand next to each other, and now you play head tennis with a flaming bowling ball. Enjoy! Don't tell your parents it was my idea, okay? No liability, immune from prosecution in perpetuity, state of California, etc. Voodoo Restoration. Incredible that voodoo magic can also be used for good. If you ever feel ill, please go and see a health professional, won't you? Don't go to one of those fucking holistic bullshit rosehip extract and colonic irrigation centers. I know a lot of people think the real medicine backed up by science is baloney, but let's just consider this for a moment, okay? What happens if a doctor gives you medicine? Hopefully you get better. Why do you think they're giving you that particular medicine? Because it's been through a decade of clinical trials. It's been tested, it's been retested, it's been refined, it's been improved, it's been continually monitored. If the medicine has a side effect that ends up making you ill, it's because, unlike that homeopathic brew, there's 1/1000th of an atom of dog hair. There are active chemicals at work in real medicine, and sometimes this shit goes wrong. The human being is a really complicated organism. What happens if you go to a purveyor of alternative medicine? There is no medical benefit whatsoever. None! What are you doing with your life? I intend to do what all the other quacks have done, take advantage of your stupidity. I'm going to open my own holistic therapy shop. Just a fucking shitty building in the middle of nowhere, just a shack on an industrial estate in Middlesbrough. You walk in, you pay 500 quid, I slap you across the face with my dick. Just over and over and over. Just dick to the face. It'll be just as effective. Why not give it a try? Come on down to the Dick Slap Center. I swear to God. But Voodoo Restoration actually does work, so you can ignore all that. Male dick. Not sure 100% what all the numbers relate to, but keeping this verse terse, it's a curse. And the worse you're immersed in burst during the curse, the more adverse, and you'll end up in a hearse. Boom. Look at it go, motherfucker! Best spell ever. Witchdoctor's balls increase in size by a factor of 8. He plants his gnarly stick in the air, sticks his death ward in the ground, gives as few fucks as humanly possible, just stands there dancing. Get an axe, and this becomes the most disgustingly awesome spell in the game. In the game, it bounces off people, it does crazy damage, it doesn't give a fuck about magic immunity, it doesn't give a fuck about anything. And it emits a pleasing jingle. And that's Witchdoctor. He's one of my favorite heroes ever. Go and play him right now. Ugh.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You got Chrono?
Whoa. Oh, that Chrono.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
TP home now. And the
Let's just get
babies
this
will do the
tower. I
work.
think we can get this
Your
tower.
middle tower is under attack.
Let's fight the mid though.
I'm ready.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Oh, come on, baby.
Shit, those nicknames.
Oh fuck. Ow. Did you avenge us?
Oh, baby. Did I ever?
No. I'll help
Stun. No, you need to.
Boom.
Oh, that did so much
You moved
damage.
it
Holy
first and then
shit.
Shadow Blade.
Has fallen.